So beer or drink Hennessy or drink white rum or drink whatever. Guess what? When it's time for,
Sex.
yeah, sex, somebody else is gonna please your woman.
Mm.
They call that in Jamaica. That's gonna be Joe grind. So Joe is gonna take your woman and be grinding it out
Oh
while
God.
you spending the money on her. So that way she grind so he could come in the back door and take care of that woman.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Joe grind. Joe grind, by the way. See you out there. All the Joe grinds out there. You already know what time it is.
Yeah, you crazy out here.
That's a fact though.
Yeah, I can see it. I
Yeah,
can
that's
see
that's
that.
a
I can
fact.
see that.
Some guys can't get it up, and if they can't get it up, who's gonna work their woman?
Mm.
I mean, the mailman, he's Joe Grind too.
Yeah.
They used to
I,
call the milkman Joe Grind. You understand?
but I'm saying that's crazy because they serve all these alcohols in a club and all of that. I guess it must not be like an instant thing because
No,
alcohol
it's not instant. It's definitely not
is
instant.
over
Yeah,
time.
over time, because your liver get messed up and certain chemicals get imbalanced, and
Okay.
over time it's like you realize it get less and less. That's
Mm.
why I look at my sex drive, and if my sex drive start fading, I know I need to go see the doctor because something ain't
Mm.
right.
It's a indication.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Some people wait for them to, some people say, "Oh man, my vision is getting blurry. I can't see good." For me, it's gonna be, "Oh, my sex drive is a little off. What's going on? Let me go see my doctor." You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's a fact. That's how I know that something is going on. And
Mm.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're not really on your p's and q's, just do the
Facts.
research. And just to let y'all know that I do have medical background. You know what I mean? That's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I like to do the research, because that's how I got introduced into the background, because that was the whole thing. You had to research.
What's up?
That's the whole thing.
Right.
Um, so it's good to know that we moving up this list low. Number 8 is compatibility. So DJ Plax, I think,
Compatibility.
no, as far as the alcoholic beverages
I
that
mean,
slow down your sex drive. Let me ask you a question, because I could healthy you are right now.
okay.
If you want me to tell you how healthy you are,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. You got to answer it 100%.
All right. Go ahead.
100%. 100. Just answer it 100%. And I'm gonna say, are you healthy from 1 to 3? Okay.
Okay.
Number 1 is you're in excellent shape. Number 2, eh, you know, you're borderline. You gotta,
Okay.
Number 3, it means that you're definitely not healthy.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So it's, but yeah, 100%. Yeah, right. Basically, here. So I want to know. The first question is gonna be, how would you? How often do you desire sex?
Um.
You already scored 3. About it.
What happened?
Forget 3. Once a day.
In the morning when I wake up, that's all.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nah, you need to go to your doctor, man. I'm
What
sorry
you
to say.
mean?
Go to the ER
Like some
after this.
people are not.
After this show, you gotta go
Nah.
to the ER,
Some
man.
people are not driven by sex. Like,
Well, no. I'm not. I'm not saying driven. I'm not saying driven by sex, but as a young man, come on, man. One time a day. Now you got to see the doctor, man. You got to see the doctor.
I
And any
desire
doctors,
sex when I wake up, and
any
that's
doctors out there that's
so.
listening,
Hold up. How
please.
many times is it supposed to be the correct? Because I'm thinking, all right, what time of day you got people that say zero?
Oh no, they need to go to the ER. They need to see go to the intensive
So
care
how many
unit
times
right away.
is a man supposed to desire sex a day?
I'm talking in a 24-hour span. In a 24-hour span, the norm I'm gonna say about 15.
15 times.
About 15 times a day on a regular. Listen. This is the norm. I'm not.
Where you getting this? This is a research.
It is
or
a
This
research.
is something
This
that
is
you
research.
figured out. This is something.
This is my research.
That's what I'm saying.
This is my
Gotta be
research.
something you came up with. Because I'm trying to think like, yo, am I doing something wrong? Like, where have I heard of this? But not.
wait.
I mean,
Once
some
a day.
people-
Once a day. Once a day is crazy though. Man.
no.
Just-
When you wake
just
up
a
in the
couple.
morning, and maybe at nighttime.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not.
that's
Because
that's
I'm not
that's
thinking about.
healthy.
I'm not thinking about sex. I'm not.
Well, not-
I'm at.
all right,
I'm
all
at
right,
a
all
point
right.
in my life where I'm not.
All right.
Even
so,
if I'm thinking about sex, I'm not thinking about it as I would when I was younger.
right. So that's what I'm saying. But when I say, I'm saying, like, let's say, sometimes the wind blow and it's like, oh, whoa, yeah, damn. Then you got to catch yourself and be like, yeah, let me get back to work. It's da da da. You know what I mean? So it could be anything and everything. That's how you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear
It-
you. It's a
and-
healthy relationship, yeah, but it doesn't. It's pinnacle of health.
It's not the pinnacle, but it's a sign. You know what?
Yeah, it's
so
one of the
basically,
signs. It's
so-
one of the signs of health, but this
Right.
other.
So-
It doesn't mean that you're not healthy if you're not.
Exactly. But the thing about it is, it's just like you can't tell me that you have perfect vision if you cannot see what's directly in front of you.
Yeah, but
That means you
sex-
have a problem with seeing something up close.
Sex doesn't mark.
Sex is a part.
health.
Sex is a part of health. The
It's
reason-
a part of health, but it
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not like having a good heart or having like, you know what I mean, like. just
Well, but
good
the thing about it is
lungs,
your body.
kidneys.
Exactly.
Sex
Sometimes,
is just an action
so sometimes,
mid organs, but
right. So
at the same time, sex could lead to a lot of emotions, which could also lead to now mental depression, anxiety. You know what I mean? So
right, unhealthy sex. Unhealthy
yeah, we're
sex.
talking
I
healthy
agree. I agree with that.
because we're talking.
But
yeah,
we're talking about healthy. We're
yeah,
talking about healthy.
health.
Yeah.
That's right. But at the time,
Mhm.
sex in itself is not a safety net for health.
Not a safety net.
Because sex is
Absolutely not.
not.
Absolutely not. I'm
yeah.
not saying that it's a safety net.
Sex is
but
not what make you healthy. Sex
Right.
is what you
I agree. But
do
no,
and you enjoy because you're healthy.
Right. So let
The
me
same
clear that
way
up
you
because
enjoy
I
it
don't
Could
for
be
you to
somebody that's not healthy that doesn't enjoy it, or there might be somebody that is healthy that still doesn't enjoy it.
exactly.
But you
so,
enjoy it mainly because you are healthy and you are having sex and you combine the two and be like, oh,
So-
life is great. But there's other
Right.
things you could do when you're healthy and be like, oh, life is great. You could
No,
go
but what I'm saying
jog
is
for a mile or two and be like, oh, I feel good. Life is great.
right. So here's the
So
thing.
health, of
Right.
course, automatically makes life enjoyable.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's just like someone saying that you could be healthy. Your heart could be healthy, but
Yeah.
then guess what? Your
Yeah.
kidney could be unhealthy.
Yeah.
So what I'm talking about good health. I'm talking about all around. So I'm not talking about just
A part, but I'm
just
saying
I'm not
sex
talking
is
so
an
sex
activity though.
sex is an
That
activity.
doesn't even
but-
measure. Sex doesn't even barely measure your legs, because it's supposed to be done on the bed. So
No. That's where you're wrong because sex is supposed to be done any and everywhere.
sex
to.
was made,
No.
not made.
No,
Let
no,
me
no, no, no.
correct it.
Yeah, please
The
correct
bed-
it because people out there might be upset with you. Don't let that happen.
The bed was made for sex.
No, the bed is made to sleep. Sex
for sex.
No,
too.
no, absolutely not. Sex is made for everywhere. If you know,
Not
we as
everywhere.
human being, if you look
You
at
can't say everywhere.
sex
though.
is made for everywhere. If you,
everywhere.
Tell me one place that a person that you never heard of somebody having sex in.
Shoot, on the news, on the TV, like on
On
the
TV,
news
we got
TV.
porno. Forget about
Yeah,
that.
but I ain't never seen.
On the
Yo,
news channel.
yo, time out, man. Not to go off topic,
Yeah,
right?
come on, let's go.
You heard about they finding cocaine in the White House?
What do you mean, cocaine in the White House?
Yeah, and people were making fun of Joe Biden. That's the stuff that he's on crack and all of this.
Oh my god.
They found cocaine in the White House. I think like earlier last week, and they had to close down like everything. It was like a controlled substance, and you know, Joe Biden's son recently just was acquitted of, you know, all the drug charges.
But I don't know. Somebody was telling me some disturbing news that, and you know, we gonna get back on topic in
Yeah,
a second.
yeah.
But somebody was telling me that all the presidents are indulge in drugs. All the president, except for one.
Obama.
No, I heard Obama was a crackhead. I find it to be astonishing, and that's kind of hurtful to me. But
Yeah,
you know, I can't picture Obama doing crack.
yeah.
But-
It's too
but they
much to
said that
keep
he
up
was-
with, man. It's
They
too
said he
much.
was a crackhead.
You have to be a president. Even though they take a lot of vacations, they seem like they have to be very organized.
I agree.
And you can't
You know, but
really
remember
be
they got a team as well.
they got a
they got a
strong
team.
team.
They got a team as well, and their team is going to make sure that regardless of how they are,
they are
they're going to
organized.
present.
Yeah, they present.
yeah.
They organize them.
So they say the only president that did drugs
Don't say Bill Clinton.
was a crackhead. They say. I don't know who wasn't a crackhead, but
Bill Clinton.
they said it's only one of them that never did drugs.
I can't imagine who.
But to me, he act like he's always on drugs.
Oh, Trump.
Trump, yeah, exactly.
Oh, nah.
That's what they said.
That's propaganda, man.
I don't know. But
But yeah, I was
let's get back
saying
to the
that.
topic.
I was saying that because I was saying you ain't never seen someone saying they had sex. It was maybe the president. And his wife.
Clinton, they.
Oh yeah,
Man, he was
Monica
getting
Lewinsky.
head. He was getting head under the table.
Sex is not made for everywhere.
Sex
though,
is made
King.
for everywhere, my brother. You know what I mean? Listen, people have sex while they drive. Okay, people have sex while lying. People have sex while they in the boat. People have sex while they on the jet ski. People have sex while they walking on the street. People have sex train. People have sex in the rain. People have sex on their stoop, on their roof.
Yeah. See,
People, I don't know where I
sex
haven't
can
heard
happen
somebody.
anywhere, but I mean,
It's just the last place you read bad because that'd be
Yeah.
kind of hard. That's hard.
yeah, that'll be have to see TV, must see TV right there.
Yeah, facts. The thing about it, I feel like when man, we really off topic because
Yeah, cause we was
so basically, sex I believe is for everywhere.
okay. That's
Um,
what you believe?
you believe sex is only for the bed.
Nah, I mean, I believe the bed was made for sex. Sex can happen anywhere, obviously, because sex is easy. It's
Any
not
way
like
you think about it. Yeah, in
sex
the
is not. It's
pool,
not like
in the
playing basketball. You gotta go get a ball and you gotta find a hoop and you got.
Exactly.
You can just, you know, sex is made to have. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I just look at sex so different now. Oh, well, I get something you can enjoy. It comes to work, like sex after work. You know,
practicing
yeah,
abstinence.
yeah.
I'm
On the
talking
norm.
about in the norm.
Yeah.
Now, when this is what I was about to say. What I was getting at is, if you actually are desiring sex, let's say, like 15 times per day, you can actually reason and say, you know what? No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna do this for a year.
Yeah.
And you have the desire 15 times per day. Now that's gonna say that you're a strong individual.
Yeah.
That's gonna say that you have willpower. That's gonna say that
I think
you're on another level.
it's more healthier when you have that resistance. So it's more. It makes more. I guess I could say sense to measure it your health through the resistance than the desire. The desire is gonna be there, but a healthy desire, I feel like, is just
No, but you gotta. The reason why the resistance could be healthy is if you have the desire. If you don't have the desire, then the resistance doesn't
there's
matter.
no use for the resistance.
Right.
My thing is, if you could, like, when I'm practicing, abstinence and stuff, like,
Yeah.
I might not even be talking to my girl or whatever girl I'm talking to at the moment, but just the thought of it, not even trying to think about her, just the thought of it, cause you know what I mean, put me in a mood. So
Okay.
I think
Right.
it's more like a this thing. So do get in front of the lady, it's like you can make a clear. Because if
Right.
you gotta get in front of her to practice the abstinence, you're not truly, and it's not really you. It's not your. It's that desire enhance.
Here's the thing. Then you can't. I wouldn't be able to do tests with no questions.
Yeah.
Practicing abstinence. If you're not practicing abstinence,
Yeah.
and I say, okay, how many times a day do you desire sex? And just one. That means there's a health.
Yeah.
What and I'm talking. The thing about it is, what happens a lot of times you get issues sexually with emotion when it comes down to sex. When it comes, and you don't because it becomes chronic. It's a chronic thing. It's not now. It happens sudden. What happens is chronic. They happens. So this is why I'm saying when it comes to sex something that if you have it and if you practicing that, you're suppressing that emotion. You're suppressing the emotion of sex.
Yeah.
So if you don't if you suppressing it and it that's,
Yeah.
you can't really say
that's not what you desire.
right because you practicing to block it.
Yeah.
So if you're not having those desires, it means you. But for the norm, like if I let's say my nephew, I say, how many you desire? You're probably gonna say 150 times per day. Because the woman, oh man, oh, but he's like, oh yeah, I could imagine. You know, thing can turn into sexual. You know, one time when I was a teenager, you know, sometimes I was out there. Yeah, I was out there. Yeah, but you know, the fact of the matter, I believe that when I'm not my like take for instance, I got hit by a car. I got hit by the car, my leg weren't good. So yeah, so I didn't want sex wasn't on my mind. I didn't I didn't think about sex because I wasn't good. My
Exactly.
legs weren't good.
Okay, I
You
see
know what
what
I
you're
mean?
saying with
Yeah.
being healthy and yeah, of course. I
S-
mean, if
So
it's what you want, you're healthy. It's easier to think about it. Like I said, health makes everything better. When you add health to it, everything
absolutely.
is better. And when we talking sex, automatically, I mean, that's what scares everybody. Apart from being physically healthy, of course, just like being healthy,
You say
enjoying
sex
sex.
scares everybody?
That's what scares everybody from sex. Is health.
Okay,
Even
got
though
you.
we talking a
Got you.
different department of health, we
Yeah.
talking just physical, the thing itself, but with diseases and all that. But
Right, right.
that's what even give sex a negative quotation,
Yeah, and
being unhealthy. You know what
exactly. I agree with that. I agree with that. What I want to do is kind of run through the list because
Let's do it.
we we this topic I knew it was gonna be one of those topics that we were gonna be elaborating on and really gonna be talking about it. And but I just didn't. I thought we would have went even to the second list.
Mm,
So number seven is actually shared intimacy. So the act of sex can create a unique bond that is exclusive to the partners involved, right? Enhancing the feeling of love and connection between them. Okay, that's understood.
yeah,
Shared intimacy,
yeah.
more sex, more love, the more intimate you get,
That
the more.
that goes all with the communication and just how well you guys are communicating.
Right, right. So that, with sex, you could say more sex, more love. The
Yeah.
love is there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not getting sex from your significant other, maybe the mailman is having sex. Um, so let's go to
Ouch.
number six. Number six is physical and emotional health. So that's what you would just. So regular sexual these factors love and care that partners have for each other. So this is what sex does. You know, so basically, it creates and it enhances the sex. More sex is saying that there's love. Um, but let me ask you, and I hate to be because we many years ago, um, day, which that was the first time that I actually heard of it. So do you think that if you have a side piece having you having more sex with a side piece, is that more love for the side piece?
No, it's just love for sex is a thing. It's
So this,
the
but
love for sex.
based on what I'm researching here, means the more love there is.
No, itself is something that the activity of sex, meaning not even
Can you have good sex without good
sex.
do you think if there's no love that you can actually create great sex? I strongly doubt that.
I think it's just two people that just not judging each other, that just feel comfortable with each other, that
So
trust
here's
each other, that
okay. So let
just
me
it
clean
could
it up.
happen,
Let me
that one day, that one night.
right. So that's what I want to clean up. I'm not talking about the one night stand.
Okay.
I'm not talking about you look at someone and that person looks very attractive and then you have sex with her and that's and that now that's great. because now you're infatuated with the looks of things. I'm talking about a continue
Someone that you have been having sex with, you have great sex
without love.
Of course.
I don't see it.
It could lust. It could be just the way they look.
But that's not gonna last. That's the point that I'm.
That's why the
it's not gonna
side is
last.
usually the one that's being lusted at.
So the side piece, but this
It's
happens if
possible you could have sex piece more because now you're dealing with lust. Lust is, I'm not gonna say it's stronger, but it definitely requires attention.
possibly another
It's-
topic
it's
that's
lust make helpful than love, but
absolutely not.
it definitely
But you got to remember with
for more.
lust,
Once you fall
cannot
lust, that's it.
right. But with lust, it doesn't last.
Yeah,
Lust,
but it goes for that moment for you to start your relationship and
Oh,
be with
absolutely.
the side piece. It calls for more direction.
more attention. That's gonna have to be a topic by itself. I gotta write these things down actually. So let's get to number 6. Number 6 is physical and emotional health. We spoke about that. Relation number 5 is actually relationship satisfaction. So relationship satisfaction. So studies have shown that sexual satisfaction is fulfilling sex and contribute to love. This is this is just facts. These are facts. If you have a good sex life, you have a relationship.
Yeah.
If you don't
I
have it is
Because
no
say
good.
for you to have a good everything being you don't see people that about to get out their house happen. Don't worry about sex. It happens. But even if you got two people that's about to get evicted out their house, but a lot of times even if the eviction happens, they still gonna be happy.
And that's what I'm talking about. When if I'm just
But
talking about
it's
healthy,
it's
a healthy relationship. Healthy.
sex is good because it do make you happy, but it cannot survive. Like doesn't well for some people it pays the bills, but in a relationship it doesn't normally pays the bills. It doesn't do all the necessarily footwork to get maybe
Okay, that's
a
something
better life.
that's something that we
So
definitely got to
sex
talk about
cannot
again because sex gives a lot of people better life.
sex makes is a big
some
industry,
yeah,
adult
some people
industry.
do things to get to the top. We
But
spoke about
as
that.
far as two, a male and a female getting together,
Yeah.
and all they want is sex and be happy, that's not enough.
No, it's definitely not. But it's kind of motive piece. It's just first, you have video
Yeah.
and they watch motivational videos. You watch it, but never take action. You know what I mean? So it's not just one thing. That's part of the package. You could have sex and you know what I mean? And do sex inside it becomes a little spicy. You know what I mean? Sex is a natural. Sex, you know, sex, you need water. You know, you need sex. You need to know what floats your boat. You know, some people with dogs, that's their thing. Whatever thing is they thing.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with anybody. You
Yeah.
know, even don't you know
Don't do
don't
it.
don't hurt
do it.
other
Period.
people. Or people have
Yeah,
sex with
when
animals and
Yeah, when it
everything.
comes to the animals, don't do it.
Yeah, well, you know,
Don't do that.
it's
That's animal cruelty,
I,
man.
I agree. I agree. You
Yeah.
know, but a person needs to know what it is that they are involved in and what it is they need to do in order to to get the feeling that they need to feel,
Yeah.
so to speak. So let's get to number four. Number four is about trust and comfort. So sharing such an intimate experience requires trust and comfort with your partner. A willingness to engage in sex can demonstrate a level of trust and emotional security within the relationship. Okay, good. That's understood. That's basic.
Yeah.
Number three is emotional expression. So sex can actually serve as a way to express love, desire, and passion for your partner. Um, the act of love can be seen as a tangible manifestation of emotional commitment. You know what I mean? If you're not making love, you you know the sex.
Yeah.
My thing is, you get another partner.
That's
Number
funny.
two is physical attraction. Physical attraction is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But right, hey, you can feel sex.
Is based unless we talking you want to have a baby.
No,
Period.
here's,
Hey,
but I'm talking about great sex.
yeah.
You understand? I'm talking
You
about
get great sex and it
if
could be
there's no love.
that you got to it. It
Basically,
could be based on lust and you and the girl just that much have great sex, but it was never loved. But
sex there's great love. You know, there's great sex. There's great
and it could be they just getting theirs. And
well,
they both just at the same time.
it
They
just,
two people at the same time want to get theirs off and just meet at this perfect time.
okay. Well, I call love. You know what I mean? Because
It could be fun, love.
yeah, I've had sex and I've had sex with female, and it's like anytime female,
Yeah.
and you talk. This is love. Sex phenomenal. It's just perfect. That's love.
Love,
If
man.
I agree about when is you know with good sex, I could it's a part of determining part. You know what I'm saying? If there's not sex is not involved, it's not there. The sex is not this wasn't there. So intimate is number one. This is number one. Intimacy, vulnerability, right? So engaging in sexual activities can create a sense of intimacy and vulnerability, allowing partners to connect on a level and fostering a strong. Okay. What's your thoughts on that?
Um, can you repeat that one?
Yeah, absolutely. So number one is intimacy and vulnerability.
Okay.
So engaging in sexual activities can create a deep sense of intimacy and vulnerability.
Yeah.
So that's allowing each partner to connect on a profound level, which is, and fostering a stronger bond. So
Yeah.
with good sex and being intimate,
Yeah.
you're
That's.
being vulnerable.
I think that's
And
what you about as far as sex this whole episode.
yeah,
And talk about intimacy,
yeah,
having healthy part of is part of the total package. Like when you have when you have healthy intimacy and it promotes physical, promotes sex, promotes commitment, it promotes everything in a relationship.
facts. Yeah.
And I think that like what's today telling you have good sex, can you stay in a relationship where you're not having. I think the topic could easily be, can you stay in a relationship where there's not intimacy, great intimacy, because sex is part of that, and sex is the best way we describe intimacy nowadays.
All right, but the topic is, does sex determine how much love the partners
Okay,
have for
how
you?
much love, and that, yeah.
Yeah.
So does intimacy determine how much love you have for that partner?
Okay, yeah, well, that's same, yeah,
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 because
yeah.
sex is like, when you say sex, it's kind of like real, like random, because you can meet her in a club, plan to be intimate with her, but you have part of intimacy. But it's different when you have a girlfriend and you want to be intimate with her, because you can have great with the girl you met at the club for one night, but
All
it
right, all
doesn't
right.
matter now
So,
because your girlfriend, it takes more to be intimate, But yeah. But yo, it's that Joe for you guys. Holla at me radio. See y'all later.
yeah, yeah. Love is love.
I ain't even check the time.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we doing it. Holla at me radio. Hope y'all enjoy the topic. One of those things. Yeah, yeah. Love is love, baby. No music?